There we go. Okay. Tell me where you want to start today's call.
Well, I just need to get organized with where stuff is, and I think,
Okay.
all that stuff. I'm also figure out, I've went from Android to Apple.
Okay.
Same with computer. And so I'm trying to figure all that out. So like when I go to look for, say, you told me to go look at the modules, not feeling very good last week and maybe like setting up something, but I don't even know where it went. And then I went to go look on my emails and I didn't know if it was under Rise Up, Allison Chavez. I'm just lost.
Okay. Okay. Well, let me get you the module link really fast. I'm going to put it in the chat. Did you set up an account yet or no?
I want to say I did, but I honestly cannot remember.
Okay. We can find, we can find out if I can do this right.
And say, can you put it in my email as well?
Yeah, do you want it in your email or in your Facebook Messenger?
Let's put it both.
Okay.
So I can find it.
Okay. I'm going to drop it here in the chat and then I'll drop it in. Maybe I'll drop it in the chat. Well, I'm experiencing some technical difficulties. Sorry.
You're good. I'm trying to figure out all of my emails and just how, where, what, and if.
Okay. Okay. So you're going to find you shouldn't be getting a whole lot of stuff from other places at this moment besides me. So, well, besides me and the other implementation coaches, because you'll get like the replays and everything from them. Go ahead, click on this link. Let's see if your modules will pull up.
In this chat?
Yeah, the one, it's either way, they're both the same thing.
Okay. So let me see if
do you remember seeing that before?
Well, yeah, because even like it will say, use your whatever, and then my Face ID comes up, and then it says to log into my account.
Okay, so you have set up an account.
But it's not coming up.
Okay, do you see on your phone the more option on Zoom?
How do I get out of there now? More, yes.
Can you share your screen? Are you on the computer right now?
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, you're on your phone. Okay, never mind then. We don't need to do that. Okay, so
tell me this, do you use Apple?
Not any. I have an Apple iPhone, but I don't have an Apple computer anymore because it bit the dust. So I use my son's PC right now.
Well, that's the thing is I'm trying to figure out my Apple laptop.
Right.
And like even the Facebook doesn't even come up like it does on your phone.
Really? Like you can't access the group?
Well, that's what I'm having a hard time with is I go to the App Store and I tell it to bring up Facebook, like I search for Facebook.
Uh-huh.
and it brings me up to Facebook app right there. Anywhere Facebook is what it's called.
Okay. What about your browser? Do you have your browser on your Apple, like Chrome or Microsoft or Safari?
All I have is Safari.
Okay, click on Safari.
Okay.
And then just go to facebook.com.
Oh, there's Facebook right there. Okay. And then now it's figuring out my login.
Yes. And then it should log you in.
You would think that it would leave it all open, wouldn't you?
There's a setting that you probably have clicked that has it so it logs you out.
Okay. Oops.
Did that get you at least clicked into Facebook, logged into Facebook?
I've got to find my...
Oh, your login information.
Yeah. Oh, and then it wants to do the generation code. And how do I have to find that on my phone?
The generation code.
The code generator.
Why does it want a code generator?
It says a two-factor authentication required.
Oh,
a
so you
six-digit code.
Okay, so it should have texted that to you.
Okay, let me see.
It may have emailed it to you depending on what you set up.
Let me look, and it seems like I have to go look in my Facebook settings.
I know when I've had it, like I have it set up so it goes to my phone.
So how do I do that? Because that would be so much easier than having to go on here and look.
Right. There is a setting and I don't. Let's see if I can look at my phone and figure out that setting.
I have found that code generator before, but it's sometimes hard to find.
Right. Let's see.
Especially when they change everything around. And then just as soon as you think you know where it's at, then it's all changed again.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm kind of computer illiterate. So all this shit gets to be kind of frustrating.
Yes. Okay. So on my Apple phone, what I did is there's at the bottom of my Facebook app, there's 3 lines that say menu.
Yes, I'm in there.
Okay, I clicked on there, and then there's the settings and privacy.
Okay, yeah.
So click on settings.
Okay.
Then click on password and security.
Password and security. Okay.
And then if you go down,
code generator. Oh,
yeah.
right. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you save this browser, you won't have to enter a code when you log in from this browser again. Save browser, yes.
Yes.
All righty. Okay. We're in.
Yay! We got something right. That is a celebration in and of itself.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so then you should just be able to search the Rise Up Group Mentoring.
Rise Up. Okay.
And if you click on that, it will pull you up into the group.
Yep, we're in the group.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now, on that page, if you go to, let me get there really fast too, because they just changed it. Featured. If you click on the one that says featured.
Okay.
If you scroll down, it will give you the office hours and the link. So you have to scroll down past, there's a movie by Breezy, and then Trista with that sales call. And then the next one is the office hours.
All right there. Okay.
Yep. But that's where that will be. But you'll also get that in an email from me every Monday that will have the office hours for the month.
Okay. And I did see that.
Oh, good. Good, good.
I did see that. And is that under, what will that be under? Your
my email, which is Shelly@AllisonChavez.com.
Shelly
ELLY.
ELLY.
Yep.
Shelly at Allison.
Yeah.
Chavez.com.
Yes.
And then I'll go in and flag that. So I found how to do that last night.
Oh, good.
So I'm learning.
Yes, and that's what is important. But if for whatever reason you can't find the email, whatever, you'll have the office hour there. And if you scroll down one more, those are the Rise Up calls. So our next Rise Up call will be December 8th.
Oh, okay.
So, and the link is there too. But again, those will come in the weekly kickoff emails.
Okay. Wednesday and the 15th?
Yes. Yep. We're doing them back to back just because of Christmas.
Okay. So then is that when Allison gets on and starts talking about, what does she talk about? Just whatever?
She usually, like, if there's like a theme going on, like she talked about overwhelm the last one because lots of people were in overwhelm and posting about overwhelm. So she did a training on overwhelm, and then she turns the time over to you for questions. So I recommend you always come with a question for her because it's so valuable to get that time with her because she works with you one-on-one. So yeah, so those are awesome.
And then are those recorded or?
They are. They're recorded. And if you don't, like, there should be an email sent out where you get the replay link, but you can also access it on the Facebook page. So if you go to the More tab, so we have the Featured tab. If you go to the right and go to More and click on that, and then click on Files. And if we
go to Files, okay.
And if you scroll down, the second to last one in there is called the Rise Up Call Recordings. So click on that. And it'll bring up the Rise Up Call Recordings. Click on that again. Oh, we're working on getting this fixed. Did yours do the same thing?
Mine just brought me up to Trista Team Prosperity Rise
Okay.
Up Call Recordings.
Click on that one, except it's not working for me on my end. I don't know if it's going to work for you on your end.
No, sorry, not something.
So usually what this does is bring up the dates of all the Rise Up calls, and we have all the Rise Up calls clear back to 2019. So you can listen to the most recent one, or you can listen to any of them. They're all available to you.
Okay.
But you should get an email, and I'm assuming this is a Facebook problem, but I am gonna see if Trista knows what's going on.
So the email, will it, what will it say on it?
It'll say something like, hey, thanks for joining us. Those of you that couldn't catch the live version, here's the replay, and it'll have the link to the replay. And you should just be able to click that link. Sometimes it comes from Andrea, sometimes it's from Breezy, and sometimes it's from Trista. It depends on who records it.
Okay.
But usually it's Trista.
So usually Trista.
Mm-hmm.
Or who else?
Andrea
Breezy.
and Breezy. Uh-huh.
Andrea and Breezy.
Yep.
Okay. I must have signed up to follow Allison like a couple of years ago, and that's why I'm still in the system.
Right.
So we'll get.
Oh, you're cutting out. I just lost you. Can you still hear me? Okay. Let's see. Oh, are you back? Oh. Recording, let's see.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey, no worries. You froze up and then we lost you.
I had a phone call from a tech that's coming out to my house.
Okay.
So I had to kind of get it, and then I came back and you were gone.
Oh, shoot.
Anyway,
no worries. Okay, so you froze up on me. You were saying we had just talked about where the Rise Up calls came from.
Okay, and then so I get all these phone or all these emails from the Prosperity Approach.
Yes.
And how can I delete those? Because I mean, do I want to delete those? Because I don't. I just have a hard time trying to navigate your stuff and her stuff and all this stuff coming to me, and then I'm like, oh!
Right. So you shouldn't be getting those anymore unless you register for the next challenge, which won't be till January. So I think Breezy must have like registered you for that last, like that week-long class that we did.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why you were getting all those emails.
Okay.
So now that you're a client, you shouldn't be getting all of those. You'll still get like an email or two from Allison, but not like you were getting for the prosperity approach.
Okay.
So
I'll that out because like I said, when I was going back trying to figure out things, I was getting all these emails. Join this, do this, come do this, la la la. And I'm like,
you're not the only one. Just so you know, you are not the only one that was like, whoa, wait a minute, what am I supposed to be doing?
Good, because I was like, holy cow, overwhelmed city.
Yes. If you keep having them pop up, let me know again, and
Okay.
I'll talk to client care, but you shouldn't.
Okay.
Now that that's done and over, unless you register again, which there's no need to, you shouldn't be getting all those emails.
Okay.
So, but you will get emails from me. Do you prefer Facebook Messenger or do you prefer email to communicate?
Well, Messenger is probably easier.
Okay. So I'll still send the weekly email through the email just because that's easiest. But if there's anything like I need to talk to you about, we'll do that all through Messenger.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I really am trying to get on to and look at my emails more.
Uh-huh.
And figure all that out because I do have, I did sign up with what's her name too? Laurel.
Okay.
Laurel. And then I'm also taking a couple other classes too. So I'm trying to navigate and figure out everything.
Okay.
All this new online email and just keeping up with everything can get a little overwhelming.
Yes. So do you need help navigating all of that? Or do you think once you can find all the things you're participating in and you can stick them in your calendar and such? Do you calendar?
That's what I need help with too, is probably the calendar.
Okay.
Understand how to do all that.
Okay. Do you have a Gmail? I can't remember. Is your email a Gmail?
I do.
So that's the calendar that I use. I also have a paper one, but I love my calendar on Gmail. So if you go to your Gmail.
Okay, so mine's connected to just regular mail on Apple. How do I get my Gmail to come up? Do I have to go to Google Mail?
Yes. Yes.
I probably have to do the app, right?
Yes, I have the app on my phone, but on my computer, I just go to gmail.com and log in.
Do I go to Google Mail?
You should just be able to do Gmail.
Okay.
It should pull it up.
Mail for Gmail. I'm gonna turn my camera around so you can see it. Is that it?
Did you use Safari and just do gmail.com?
No, I'm in my app store.
Okay, because I don't think that that's it. Because mine looks like, let me find it. Mine has that multicolor M for Gmail. Does that make sense? So I don't think that's it. But go into Safari again.
So see, there's that one, Mia for Gmail, or there's that one. Everything is different on the laptop than it is on my phone. And that's where I get so confused.
Let me find out, because I have another call here in a second. Let me see if Andrea, I know Breezy has an Apple laptop.
Okay.
I wish my Apple would work and I could help you, but it does not even turn on anymore.
Merry Christmas to you.
Right?
Or Team Prosperity should get you one.
Oh, right. That would be nice. We'll see what Christmas brings.
Yeah. So do you work on the side doing something else besides this?
I don't. I used to run an in-home daycare, and then I quit that to do this. So I just do this all day. And
so this keeps you very busy.
It does. Yeah. Yeah. It's good though. I've really enjoyed what I'm doing. So
good.
Okay.
So do you live here in Rosetown?
I do. Yep. I live over by the golf course up in Sunrise Knolls.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not far from where your dad lived. Your brother lives there now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not too far from their house.
Okay. And see, and I just live out over the hill.
Oh, okay.
On my dad's farm, if you know where that is.
No, I'll have to, I'm sure my husband does. I'll have to ask him. 6th
house on the left-hand side after you go over the hill.
Oh, okay.
My house sits back off the road with a pipe fence.
Okay.
And my dad's, this is my dad's farm.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. I didn't realize he had a separate area. So yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Okay.
Oh,
did you get the Gmail to work on the Safari?
No, I didn't even try. I got chit-chatting instead. You should just come over to my house and you can kind of show me how to do some of this stuff.
Right.